House of Pets. The house on the hill looked just like any other house on the street. It had windows and a roof and a bright blue door. But if you looked just a little bit closer, you would see that the house on the hill was no ordinary house. Oh no, not at all, because on the other side of that bright blue door lived a few very strange creatures. One of these creatures was huge, and he had the biggest ears you have ever seen. He was as tall as a table with paws as big as your hands. There was a creature so small that you almost didn't see him as he nibbled at your toes. The only things you could see were a big round belly and a long wet tongue. Then, if you looked closely, you would see a creature with fur as soft as silk and golden eyes that shimmered in the dark. In the darkest corner of the house on the hill, you would find a creature of a different sort. She had fur as black as the night and had razor-sharp claws. Yes, indeed, this tiny creature was not like the others, and I often wondered, what were these creatures behind the bright blue door of the house on the hill? That's right, you guessed it. The house on the hill was a house full of pets. But even though the house belonged to the human family that also lived there, everybody knew that the pets were in charge. Lady Shay was queen of the house. As the oldest of the pets, she got everything her heart desired: treats, jewels, and even a bed made of gold. But don't be jealous. Your lady worked hard for her spoils. Because beautiful Lady Shay, queen of the house, knew exactly how to keep her family safe, even from the scary postman. Now, Astro might not have been the biggest of dogs, but he had a heart as big as his appetite. And what an appetite that was! This chubby little dog with his big round belly would eat everything in the house: cupcakes, sandwiches, and even teddy bears. Rover was the newest member of the family, and oh boy, what a surprise he turned out to be. When the family got him from the shelter, they did not expect such a small puppy to become such a big dog. And when you come to visit, please don't let him bark. This big pup had a voice that could wake up the entire neighborhood. You could hear him all the way to the moon. Socks, on the other hand, was not like the other pets in the house. She was a cat, and everyone knew that you don't mess with cats. With razor-like claws and shimmering eyes, even the big dogs were afraid to get too close. But Socks was not like the normal cats in the neighborhood. She loved being cuddled and she loved being brushed. She even loved sitting on your lap, no matter where you were. So, with a house full of pets, a garden full of birds, and a pond full of fish, there was never a dull moment in the house of pets. Every day was a new adventure, and you could always expect something strange to happen. Whether it was Rover in the fish pond, Astro in the refrigerator, Socks in the Christmas tree, or Lady Shay in the closet. So, if you sometimes wake up with a dog on your face or a cat in your shoe, just remember that a house is not a home without a pet or two.